If you want to have a healthy relationship with your kids, not only do we have to be active listeners, we also have to realize that we come from a generation very different from our kids. And so what was appropriate for us may not be, and in most cases, it's not appropriate for the kids nowadays. So my firstborn, Eric, he's at Michigan State. He's got a great job. And one day he decides he wants to leave. For some reason, he calls mom and he tells me what it is he's trying to do. And I'm like, why would you quit this great job? You got the best benefits in the world. The summer is all la la la, pension plans, kids can go to college free. Ain't no way you should even consider leaving Michigan State. Well, hallelujah, the boy didn't listen. He left. He started on YouTube. Now, I was giving him advice. I ain't never heard of YouTube. Matter of fact, I wasn't even on computers. The only computers I interfaced with were the hard drives at work, the mainframe computers. Him not listening, man, I swear to God, every time I see my son, I am grateful that he didn't listen. Well, now here comes child number 2, Nico. Fast track in high school. She gets a scholarship to Michigan, U of M. But she's doing terrible. I don't understand. Fussing and cussing. Like, what is going on, Nico? I really don't like it, Mom. I really don't like engineering. But she knew her daddy was bragging already that my baby going to U of M as an engineer major. She hadn't decided which discipline. The girl was doing terrible. So I end up having an honest conversation with her. I said, really, what's going on? She says, Mom, it's not for me, but I know that Dad wants me to do this. I said, no. I remembered what happened with her brother, but she was more of a pleaser. I said, what are your interests? Why are you in the science? Why are you doing biology and chemistry if you don't like it? She said, I like it, but I don't want to be a researcher. I tried that and I wasn't happy. Well, I remember that my daughter had attempted to get into the ROTC and she took a test. So I said, Nico, what about that test you took? What were your interests there? Where did you score the highest? She said, in the medical field. Okay, it's science. It's not engineering, but it's science-based. You have the willpower and the intellect to do this. What do you want to do? Because, Mom, I really don't want to go back and get a 4-year nursing degree, but I need to do something because I have to have money. I said, well, I tell you what I'll do. You find an LPN program and I'll help you pay your bills. I'll pay off some of your credit cards, but I'm going to make you sign a promissory note that you're going to pay me back. I know. I'm trying to help her, but I didn't pay for school once. I wasn't about to do it again, okay? We get all that situated. Nico gets her LPN. She goes back. She gets a 2-year RN. She gets a job at a great hospital, and they pay for her to get her BSN. This child has never been more content and fulfilled and happy. When the pandemic hit, girlfriend got no more solid going to the same job every day. Since the pandemic, my daughter has been traveling all over California from one end to the other to ride out the Midwest winters. She may have not done this had I been very mean about it. I shared with her, you are blessed to have a second chance. When I was young and I wanted to go to college to be a filmmaker, I got pregnant and nobody tried to help me realize my dream. So I was determined that I was going to encourage her best I could and do whatever I could do. And we have the best relationship because of that. When you allow your kids to talk and you just listen and not judge, they will self-correct. But when we are corporal about it, sometimes those little buggers will dig their heels in out of spite. So be open and honest and tell them you weren't always perfect either. And that is how we build stronger relationships with our kids. even if they've been broken. So you got to keep going, baby, and you got to keep growing.